What's going on, everybody? James here, RedemptionAgency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. And before we get into this pulling video, showing you what sold from last night and today so far, we're at 3:30 p.m. on Thursday. So I got I think a few at the beginning that'll be from last night, and then up until 3:30, 4 o'clock today. But before I get started on that, two things. First thing, I ordered a chess piece for my phone, so hopefully when I'm doing pulling videos in the future, that will work out and you'll be able to see everything as I see it. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I finally ordered one, and hopefully it'll fit. It looks like maybe the dimensions were a little off with my case, so I might have to tweak it a little bit, but we'll see. But I want it in there snug and secure anyway, so I went ahead and ordered it. So hopefully that'll be here soon. So that will change the perspective of some of these videos, which will be cool. And then I can also use those for this summer, getting out to yard sales, start making some yard sale videos. And when I go over to the bins, you can see me digging through bins. So, so I think the first, or not the first, but one of the things I want to talk about on this video is for new sellers. I get a lot of questions from new sellers, about asking what to sell, what they should sell. And you can't really give a detailed information, content, detailed items, specific items to sell. But what I want to share with you is something that could keep you selling long term. And I have seen newer sellers start up doing, reselling, and next thing you know, they're viraled so many times they're kicked off. So that is the main thing I see with new sellers is watching what you do sell. First off, I would say start with something you know. If it's something you know, then you're going to know if it's a fake item, if it's a bootleg, if it's a copy, whatever the case may be. You're going to know that's an item that was sold at a store, whether that's, music, whether that's clothing, whether that's figurines. You're going to know what you know more than anything else. And to go beyond that, I would say start off, if you're expanding, say you're expanding into clothes and purses, let's just say. Start with things that are 100% foolproof, that are, not going to cause you any issues. Whether that be, Adidas or Nike shirts. Things that it would be really hard to be faked. Like things like Nike shoes or Coach purses. I wouldn't touch those right off the bat. Get to know the subjects before you get into them. Whether it's just, I sell a lot of souvenir style items, Daytona beaches. Those are things that you never have to worry about viral with. Things like states and government agencies and things like that. Those are not like owned by any property. The only thing about government agencies, you don't want to do like a USPS or an actual military uniform or nothing like that. But if it's like novelty stuff or souvenir stuff, you're safe with that stuff. So I would say avoid things that can be faked a lot, like Coach and Nike, and even on some CDs, if you don't know music very well, there's a lot of bootleg CDs out there, and if you don't know what to look for, you could put it up and get a viral from it. But then there's places out there that'll help you authenticate things. Like for music, you can go to Discogs and look it up. If it can be sold on Discogs, it's good to go. Stock number matches, all the details matches, you're good to go. There's plenty of sites out there when it comes to like Coach purses and whatever to help you look at the details. The same with like Nike or Yeezys. There's sites out there that'll help you narrow it down. But even myself, like Yeezys, I don't touch Yeezys just because the fakes are so good. So good. It's very, very hard to notice the difference. So something like that, I don't even mess with. And I've been doing this 21 years. So I think that would be my first key advice to new sellers is stick with something you know and safe items. Items that you know are not going to be bootlegged. There's really no chance of them being bootlegged. And then as you expand your knowledge base, learn before you really dive deep into it. Because the last thing you want to do is, you know, a year into reselling, you lose your account because you've got 10 Veros or whatever the case may be. So that would be my advice. So onward to what sold. Where's he pointing to? I don't know. What's going on, everybody? James here, RedemptionAgency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. Ready to go pulling crazy. Pulling crazy for the eBay. All right, we are Wednesday evening, night, 7 p.m. Pulled these stuff in the last video, so we're going to pull some more stuff here before we ship this evening. So first up we got Courtney, and we've got somebody else coming. It's Mr. Vern. Mr. Hopalong. My baby boy. Alrighty, this hat sold for $9. Alrighty, we got Nikki Richards CD sold for $4.40. Seabiscuit VHS tape sealed sold for $3.33. We got a Ford hat sold for $12. Juice Newton Quiet Lies 8-track sold for $3.33. We got a Little Dreamy Sunrise CD sold for $7. All right, you got a Quicker Flipper, a Nike Dry Fit neon and black t-shirt sold for $10. Next up, a wooden wine rack, and that sold for $16. Mary Lou Lord Mind the Gap CD sold for $10. Got some rub-on scrapbooking words, phrases, what have you. A little lot here sold for $11. Simply Southern Sunflower shirt, that sold for $8. Bing Crosby cassette sold for $4. We've got some beige Carhartt pants sold for $15. Ralph Lauren polo hat with a couple of rips in it. That sold for $8. All right, the cassette only, a Big Bird Story Magic, and that sold for $3.33. Are you ready for a cassette light? Yeah. We got 3 cassettes sold for $12.30. We got Billy Joel. We have just a cassette on Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood, and The Cure, Standing on the Beach. 3 cassettes, $12. Next up, we've got this songbook for Promise Keepers. Got this up in the Iowa Bends, Iowa? Yeah. Ohio, Iowa. Yeah, I think Iowa. Sold for $8. Let's get this party started. All right. We are now at 3:41 Thursday, and we are going to pull the items that sold today. First up, I got this stack of just random cassettes that was not really worth listing one individually, so I just put them in a big lot. We got 29 of them, and those sold for $19. We care, we recycle. This hat's been in the store 2.5 years. Finally sold for $10. Next up, we got these Nike Air Max. Been in the store probably almost 2 years. So they finally sold for $11.65. And if you're new to my videos, all my prices do not include the shipping that I do charge. Baby girl's here. What's going on, Chico? Miss Wigglebutts. Miss Wigglebutts. Now we wait for Vern Hops a lot. See if he's coming down. He must be sleeping up there. He didn't follow you down, huh? Is he snoozing? I gave him his medication, so he's probably snoozing. No Vern yet. All right, next up we've got this just blank black hat. This sold for $9. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Come on, baby. All right. Poor guy. Oh, new smells. You got new smells? We got this Onkyo CD player here. I just put that up a few days ago. So it's a quicker flipper. And that sold for $70. Leo Katke guitar music cassette sold for $333. Kato Records 60 sock hop cassette sold for $3. And this Eddie Bauer tie here with the animals and the outdoors on it sold for $450. Got this hat with the hair on it. Sold for $8. Spirit of the Season CD sold for $420. Are you ready for a cassette line? Yeah. We got 3 cassettes sold for $19.50. We got Enya, Paint the Sky. We got The Lone Ranger. And we got a Martina McBride. 3 tapes, $19.50. We got this little guy here, Little People Dog. And he sold for $5.60. Trout Fishing in America cassette sold for $10. And it cuts like a knife. And it feels so right, baby. Na 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 na. Brian Adams CD sold for $333. Super Bowl hat skull cap sold for $12. Got this Ping Play Your Best Army Style hat sold for $7. Got this Women's Cardinals Spring Training hat that sold for $8. Are you ready for a cassette line? Yeah, another one. We got 6 cassettes sold for $20. We got Emmylou Harris, Lyle Lovett, Robert Palmer, Metal Mania, Emmylou Harris, Robert Palmer. 6 cassettes, $20. Stray Cats Built for Speed on cassette, sold for $7. We got this Ford Motor Company from 2013 straw cowboy hat. That sold for $27. Got this cool vintage St. Louis Cardinals sweatshirt. That's from when, like 87, yeah, 1987. That sold for $25. Got this Longenberger, like sugar bowl pottery. And this sold for $11. And We got the Lowe's NASCAR hat. This sold for $12. Got the Ralph Lauren polo hat here. That sold for $20. Burt Backrat 8-track tape sold for $3.33. Moberly Soccer baseball cap sold for $11. Another one of my long boxes. Straight Ahead, Look Straight Ahead, sold for $3.33. All right, Sam Moore. I'm a Suns fan. They must have did a trade today, didn't they? I saw something that somebody was saying maybe KD to the Suns, maybe. I'm not sure if that went through or not. But anyway, got 3 more of these left, actually, and sold for $8. We got a Cancun hat. That sold for $6. Kid Sensation cassette. And I probably got boxes of these in storage still, because I know I had a lot of them, and I doubt I've sold through them all. This sold for $5.60. Build-A-Bear teddy bear. Been in the store 2.5 years. Sold for $6.30. Got these women's American Eagle jeans. Those sold for $11. Curve Appeal women's leggings, jeggings. Those sold for $14. And last on this video, I've got one Jordan display shelf. Two Jordan display shelves. Three Jordan display shelves. Four Jordan display shelves. And are you ready for a display light? Yeah. All 4 together sold for $100. How about a little bonus? I'm getting ready to take an offer today. If you watched all my videos today, you've seen I was listing some CDs. You saw the CDs I pulled out of the box. And I actually made a comment in the video, my old work, Blockbuster Music. So this is the first one selling from all those CDs I'm listing today. And it's selling, I'm sure they'll pay for it with the feedback. And it's selling for $15, plus shipping, of course. Boom. It's good to sell at least one of those. I put up, almost 90 so far. And so I got to get through the rest of them. So, we've got the puppies. Oh, are you watching over him? Make sure he's okay. You making sure he's okay? My babies. I'm going to worry about her when he's gone. Right. He brought your personality out. Yes, he did. He really made her shine. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And we will see you all in the next video. Later.